Hello, and welcome back to my channel. I'm doing something a little bit different today. I am doing a lot of cleaning, but I haven't been recording it because it's been quite overwhelming. Here we are at our house, packing up. We went ahead and packed up and decided to move out of that home. It was huge and beautiful and we loved it, but an opportunity came up and we decided to jump in feet first and pack up and head out. So as you can see, the packing process was unbelievable. We had only lived in this home for about a year. And the one thing about moving across the country, which we've done several times now in the last few years, is you do tend to be able to kind of go through stuff and get rid of stuff. It's kind of like a detox of stuff, but I don't know how we accumulated so much that a lot of it, like that margarita maker, was from the lake, and we just had a lot of stuff. This is... it was so overwhelming packing everything, and we actually rented a second trailer just in case, and it still wasn't enough. We had to leave so much behind, which was really disheartening. But here's my office all packed up, and I did have to leave quite a few things like that bookshelf and that office chair and stuff behind. Our weight set from Billflex we had to leave. Oh, there's the yard. I don't know why I was filming that. Something must have caught my attention. And then here is the master bedroom in the middle of packing. As you can tell, it was quite the cluster. So we thought we were going to have plenty of room. So when we first started packing, we were just taking our good old time, putting everything in boxes and organizing and labeling and color coding. And then all of a sudden, whenever both trailers became full and we still had half a house full of stuff because this house was so big,
yes.
We started to panic a bit and pulling stuff out of boxes and trying to shove it in anywhere that we could find.
Toy?
So,
Where's your toy? Get your toy.
and this is a voiceover. I'm just talking to him. That's why he's looking at me like that. He wants to play.
Ow.
Gotta take a moment in the middle of chaos to play with the pup, right?
Oh.
This is the huge love sack. It is so big, and it took up half of one of the trailers. This is some stuff that we left behind. We didn't really want to, but we really had no choice. So when I did the walkthrough, I just kind of documented everything that we left behind as well. Let's see. So yeah, we're packed up and we're ready to hit the road. Jax is ready. He's in the front seat. It was supposed to be a 20-hour, 27 minutes trip, but there was traffic. It ended up being 32 hours. Look at my poor feet, how swollen they are. And we made it to the new house. And as you can see, the animals are getting acclimated to it. We've been here. They're familiar with it. We've stayed here before. This is actually my mother-in-law's house. She recently passed away. So
this open so air would flow.
Let's see. It didn't take long before we heard a dirt bike coming up the road, and friends and family stopped by to kind of help us out and help us unload, which was really nice. We're not used to having family and friends around, so that was really nice. And there's all the kids walking up the street. And here is 3 grown men trying to get, that's our friend Dan and my dad, a love sack up these steps into the loft upstairs. You can't hear my dad say, "This is ridiculous." And this is kind of the before. Oh, and we had to pause for my daughter's pregnancy pictures. We went out to eat and played some pool, and then we're back at the house. And as you can see, I'm putting kind of my finishing touches on it. Still got to hang up some pictures. She had pictures going up the wall there at the steps, so I'm going to do the same thing and carry on that tradition. And just kind of cleaning and moving stuff around. And I can't wait to get in here and paint and lay down new flooring and get new cabinets. I'm being heckled. But it's starting, always felt like home. It was funny because after she passed away and we were staying here, all of her 7 kids were going through pictures, their baby pictures, and they found a baby picture of me in there. And at that instant, I knew it was a sign. It was a sign that we belonged in this house and we needed to come back and finish it for her and finish what his parents started. So we're back to finish it. And we've been making plans. It's so exciting to start something new. It's so different to get used to because out there it was just us, and the house there was no projects to do. It was like we would go away for the weekend or whatever, but there really wasn't any projects. We're back here. We've got friends and family already driving us nuts. And there's project and project and project everywhere we look. So we've got some stuff to keep us busy for quite a while. But I know my mother-in-law, she is family to me. She has been for as long as I can remember. I grew up with all of them, and so it just feels good. It feels like home being here. More so home than any other house I think I've ever lived in. But as you can see, there is a lot of work that needs to be done, but it'll be totally worth it. And this place is going to be awesome once it's done. And the important thing is that, she's here with us, and she's going to help hopefully guide us in the right direction and just kind of watch over us. So this is going to be my office. We pulled up the ugliest blue carpeting you've ever seen. And this is what was underneath. So we're going to do that in the bedroom as well, but we just haven't made it there that far. I have asthma really bad, so carpeting is my worst enemy. Oh, that little cubby back there, all the cats kept ending up in the basement. It was like 3:00 in the morning and I could hear scratching, and I'm like, what in the world? I just had the cats on my lap, petting them, all 4 of them. And then I hear them crying and scratching to get out of the basement. Here they were going through that little hole in my office. It took me 3 days to realize that's what was going on. Here's the coat closet. As you can tell, everything needs painted and scrubbed and cleaned. We've been working on it as much as possible. This was the basement steps. It's really the only way to get into the house is through these steps from the garage. And she had a chairlift there. They had a dog when they were younger. Okay, so just for fun, I'm going to go ahead and put the rest of the pregnancy pictures in here. That's my beautiful daughter and her fiance, and they are expecting a baby. And it's just so exciting.